This is the last word. Good evening. I'm Maria Shakil. Our top story is, of course, what was played out by the Congress party yesterday. Now, the grand old party is planning to launch a nationwide campaign against alleged voter list manipulation and election fraud. The BJP today called Rahul Gandhi's allegations made yesterday as new wine in an old bottle. The Election Commission continued to challenge the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, demanding a sworn affidavit on the allegations of voter fraud. So what is going to be the end game in this ongoing controversy? That's the question that I ask on the show tonight. First up the story, then I bring in the guests.
Charges, counter-charges, threats and dares. An all-out attack and counter-attack. The knives are out in the Rahul versus EC battle over the vote chori charge. Rahul Gandhi on Friday doubled down on his allegations at a rally in Bengaluru.
महादेवापुरा में 6.5 लाख वोट हैं असेंबली में और उसमें से 1,250,000 वोट चोरी किए गए हैं.
The leader of the opposition also upped the ante, repeating his threat to the poll panel.
टाइम लगेगा मगर हम आपको पकड़ेंगे, एक-एक करके पकड़ेंगे.
The Election Commission had on Thursday dared the Congress leader to give an affidavit on oath if he believed his allegations. Sources in the commission told NDTV that failure to give oath will mean that Rahul is not sure of his charges, and in that case he has no option but to apologize. Rahul rejected the oath demand, saying that he has already taken the oath in Parliament.
मैंने पार्लियामेंट के सामने, पार्लियामेंट के अंदर ओथ लिया है.
Another Rahul versus EC flashpoint emerged as the panel fact-checked the Congress leader's claim that the EC has shut down its website after the allegations.
और आज जब हिंदुस्तान की जनता हमारे डेटा को लेकर इलेक्शन कमीशन के वेबसाइट पर सवाल पूछ रही है, तो इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अपना वेबसाइट बंद कर दिया.
The Election Commission also debunked another of Rahul's claims from Thursday, where he declared a family as fake voters as their pictures were not clear. The family in question showed their voter ID cards with clear pictures. The issue has also raised political temperatures, with the BJP top guns hitting out at Rahul Gandhi.
अगर उनको आपत्ति है तो कोई फॉर्मल एविडेंस किसी ओथ पे उन्होंने दी हो. इलेक्शन कमीशन में ऐसा नहीं है. उन्होंने एक बार एफिडेविट फाइल करा था सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, बाद में माफी मांग करके आए थे.
राहुल गांधी ने आज इनडायरेक्टली इलेक्शन कमीशन को सपोर्ट किया कि ये देश में स्पेशल इंटेंसिव रिवीजन होना चाहिए, दो नाम में वोटर लिस्ट में नाम नहीं होना चाहिए.
Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi came out in brother Rahul's defense.
आप वोटर लिस्ट दे क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? आप इन्वेस्टिगेट कर क्यों नहीं रहे हैं? उसके बजाय आप कह रहे हैं कि एफिडेविट साइन करके दो. इससे बड़ा ओथ क्या है जो हम सदन में लेते हैं?
Rahul Gandhi also made his voter list presentation at the India Bloc dinner on Thursday night. Many allies came out in support on Friday.
What he has shown with evidence is just how many people have been enrolled in booths which probably ended up helping in the outcome result for the Bharatiya Janata Party.
समाजवादी पार्टी ने जब 18,000 एफिडेविट दे दिए, तभी नमूना था, लाखों दे सकते थे. 18,000 एफिडेविट दे दिए तो चुनाव आयोग की बोलती बंद हो गई और उनकी कलम खामोश हो गई.
The next act of the Rahul versus EC battle will be played out in Delhi on Saturday, when the India Bloc MPs march to the EC headquarters. An NDTV Bureau report.
And joining me on the show tonight, Sanjay Kumar, Professor of CSDS, Amitabh Tiwari, Political Strategist, O.P. Rawat, former CEC, Joy Kumar, spokesperson of the Congress, Dr. Syed Zafar Islam, national spokesperson of the BJP. Sanjay Kumar, 24 hours since this allegation, how would you look at the counter? Is the Election Commission also appearing to be in haste with, almost replying to everything that Rahul Gandhi seemed to be suggesting in real time?
My own sense is that yes, Election Commission is in a big haste. as I said, I was on your show, Maria, yesterday also, and I mentioned that when Rahul Gandhi was making these allegations, Election Commission should have first, give a patient hearing to the allegations, and then they should have said that they will try and investigate these allegations rather than giving a rebuttal of the various statement which has been issued by the Election Commission. So I do believe that Election Commission is really in a haste. It is like a reaction. It is like a reaction to what is being said by Rahul Gandhi, an opposition leader. I think that's not should be the job of Election Commission. It is a constitutional body. They should give patient hearing to each and every political party and each and every leader. That's not what is being done by Election Commission at this moment.
Sanjay Kumar, I know you have some personal commitments, so I'm going to ask you another question, and so that you can exit this show after that. Particularly the developments which have happened from Bengaluru with regards to those 80 voters which appear to come from this small resident of 120 square feet room in Bengaluru's Madhavpura. How do you look at that story play out? Do you think that has actually in many ways declared Rahul Gandhi's claims as falsehood?
Certainly. Rahul Gandhi has picked up one example of that kind. But Maria, if you actually look at the electoral rolls and try and do similar kind of an investigation in other big cities, you will find similar examples or similar such things happening in many other places also. And as I said yesterday also, see, these are evidences. One can go and check. I know that some of the media people have gone to that place and checked whether, how many people can live at that place, etc. So it can be verified by any individual. And once you verify and once people start saying that, yes, it looks like a clear case of, irregularity as far as the electoral roll is concerned. So once you come out with these facts and figures, once you come up with these evidences, it is likely that the Election Commission should retreat back and, try and do some investigation rather than having a knee-jerk reaction as they have been doing for the last maybe a month or so.
All right, Sanjay Kumar, I appreciate your time. Let me bring in other panelists now. Dr. Zafar Islam, here is the leader of opposition raising some questions. It's a subject of investigation. Let the Election Commission respond. Why is the BJP getting into it? Why are you becoming the spokesperson for Election Commission?
See, there are two issues. One, that he is making allegation against the constitutional body. I understand his frustration because there are many setbacks he has to face, and that's why. But he has to also understand that his frustration is not relevant when it comes to constitution and a constitutional body when a body is run based on the constitution. Having said that, Rahul Gandhi is making false allegation time and again, and it is for the Election Commission to respond because I'm not their spokesperson. Validity of those claims, allegation, is something which the Election Commission will respond. But we have seen in the past that Rahul Gandhi ji has made such an allegation about Rafael, made such an allegation about many other things, and this kind of earthquake will come on the floor of the parliament if he speaks about demonetization. This kind of rhetoric we have seen. All this stunt has backfired on him in the past. And this is why we are saying that sign the affidavit which the Election Commission has asked him to sign. Once he signs the affidavit, then of course the Election Commission will respond to that.
The question is, if it is being spoken by a senior leader of a political party, isn't that an oath in itself?
Well, when the Election Commission has sent a notice asking him to do certain procedure and follow certain procedure, he just have to, when he knows that whatever evidence he has, if he has conviction in those evidence, then he must sign the affidavit and proceed. But he is not doing that because he has tendency of spit and run. And that will not happen here because he is making allegation against an institution which is run on the basis of the Constitution and has a spotless track record. But Rahul Gandhi, because of his setbacks of many losses, he is making this kind of statement, which eventually we all know that his statement or his allegation will not work.
Why is the election commission insisting on that oath? On that oath, one, and did the election commission jump the gun when the chief electoral officer of Karnataka, then chief electoral officer of Uttar Pradesh, put out tweets, dismissing Rahul Gandhi's allegations rather than actually investigating it? Mr. Rawat?
Okay. Maria, this allegation should have been taken seriously by Election Commission. They should have asked for additional facts and additional information, if necessary, from the leader of opposition, and should have investigated the whole issue deeply so that they could put up a reply to the leader of opposition. Because the Election Commission has always been proactive in such matters to create trust and confidence of all the stakeholders, and do not become a combative sort of enemy of them, because all political parties are stakeholders in our democracy and in election process. So Election Commission has to take them on board while going through any such process.
Okay, so you are of the opinion that the Election Commission is perhaps being combative here. Dr. Ajoy Kumar, okay, he will be joining me in just a bit. There seems to be, yeah. Dr. Ajoy Kumar, okay. Amitabh Tiwari, come in now. Which side of the debate are you standing on?
See, actually, if you see the Election Commission, by deleting 65 lakh voters in Bihar, which is 8.2% of the total electoral roll, in a way is itself admitting that there are serious issues in the voter list. Because people who have died and people who have permanently shifted should normally be caught in a summary revision exercise. You perhaps do not need a SIR for that, in my opinion. Secondly, 7 lakh voters have been accepted by the ECI in Bihar to have duplicate voter list. So 4,000 people, I think what Rahul Gandhi is mentioning in the Madhavpura seat can happen, because Election Commission has itself admitted that there are 7 lakh voters, which is 1% roughly, who have duplicate electoral rolls in Bihar. However, by Rahul Gandhi, by raising the issues, is sort of admitting that we need a SIR, but he is opposing an SIR in Bihar. So both sides are doing politics. And as sir has already said, Election Commission, it's not only about one seat. It is not only about an election in India. India is the largest democracy of the world. Election Commission is seen in a very good light across the world. Election Commission goes and trains officers. Also, I think sends officers for conducting elections elsewhere. So it is a very big accusation, and the Election Commission needs to come out and say that, okay, we have investigated, these allegations may or may be right, or these allegations are wrong, correct? It does not necessarily indicate that there has been manipulation, because there can be errors, as the Bihar electoral list suggests. So Rahul Gandhi also knows that he's playing to the public gallery. He knows that the fight is between two courts, or rather in two courts. One is the Supreme Court, High Court, or the Election Commission, let's say, and one in the public courts. So he's playing to the public gallery and trying to conjure up some sentiment in favor of the allegations. And now here I think the government, there is complete breakdown of communication, and there is a trust deficit now between the opposition and the Election Commission, as sir also mentioned. And that is a key point here which needs to be sorted down, and all the parties need to sit on the table and discuss these things, because allegations are serious. They might be wrong, they might be right, but to conclude that there is a malefied intention behind it, I think is also jumping to the conclusion.
Election Commission can also be less confrontationist. Amitabh?
Of course, Election Commission also can be less confrontationist. However, we also need to see post the Lok Sabha elections, Rahul Gandhi has been making these allegations in Maharashtra, in Bihar. The Aam Aadmi Party made similar allegations before or during the elections in Delhi. So there has been these allegations and to and fro movement between the government, or rather the Election Commission and the opposition. They have been writing letters, or rather the opposition has been holding press conferences. Election Commission has been writing letters and releasing press releases. Election Commission needs to realize that in this social media age, this communication style of Election Commission, which is releasing press releases and doing tweets, is not helping the matters. They have to come out and openly and very clearly.
Yes, because Election Commission putting out those details via sources, putting out, those taking to Twitter and responding is not really solving this issue. It's a serious allegation which has been made. Then they have to actually hold a press conference and respond, because Rahul Gandhi held a press conference and he responded. So, Dr. Ajoy Kumar, here is the larger sense that the Election Commission must respond. But if the Election Commission wants an affidavit by the Congress party, then you can also do the same. Give an affidavit if you are very confident about your numbers, you're confident about your investigation, then submit an affidavit, sir.
So the first question is, Mr. Rawat has been an election commissioner. Tell him that ask him to ask us whether this kind of nonsense has ever happened. And no, in the history. Secondly, Mr. Zafar Islam, Mr. Modi in 2014 tweeted against Election Commission. Where is your newfound love for constitutional body? Shall I send you the tweet? I have your number and I'll send it to Maria. The tweet of Mr. Modi attacking the Election Commission. Suddenly, banker praying for Election Commissioner constitution post. Who says you can't ask questions for to the Election Commission? Everybody should know. Once, like every Indian will have picked once. Let me complete, sir. I didn't interrupt you. You have to listen to me. There is nothing which says. Second issue is the whole data has been shown. First, why aren't you giving political parties data which is machine readable and soft copies? First, answer to this country. Second question, why have you put your website down? Third question is, we have repeatedly told you that these frauds have happened. You have not responded to anybody. We gave you in writing. But you deleted, you didn't reply. Fourth, when the High Court of Punjab and BJP answered, because you are the BJP Election Commission spokesperson. When the High Court of Punjab and Haryana ordered the videos to be shown, you brought a law to delete the videos. What kind of shameless government and the Election Commission has become? Because you want to, and you say that Rahul Gandhi is lost. You are vote chore. You have won because of vote. No, let us start.
Can I just respond, please?
Hey, listen, my friend. I didn't interrupt you. You will not interrupt me.
22,000 votes in Haryana. Just let him make the opening comment.
22,000 votes in Haryana. You only won by 22,000 votes. You have frauded in lakhs. And then you have the audacity to say, we are telling you that in 5 years you didn't increase the voter list. My question to you is, if you put the soft copy across all the voters of India, this Election Commission will have no way to hide. It has destroyed one of the most respected institutions. Why did Arun Goyal leave? Answer this question. Why did an Election Commission member suddenly resign and become ambassador to Croatia after 2 years? Answer that.
Okay.
Why was the Election Commissioner made overnight? Answer that. Why are the videos deleted? Answer that. Why are you not giving the soft copies? Why are you not giving soft copies to political parties?
Okay.
How can you not give us soft copies?
Okay.
Non-machine readable. We can't identify the photos. No, Maria, the photo issue. Okay. The photos in the copy they gave us, you can't see.
Okay. Now respond to that. Okay. Let's get a response from Dr. Zafar Islam. Yes, go ahead.
First of all, he is again following the footsteps of Rahul Gandhi, making a statement which is factually incorrect. He said that website is down. Website is not down. You can go and check it. You are making this kind of a misleading statement, and that is what Rahul Gandhi is doing. So don't follow his footsteps. You will only suffer. Second thing, my friend, I'm as a friendly. This is a friendly advice, Dr. Ajay Kumar. Follow footsteps where you will succeed, not where you will meet with failure. Second thing, which is again very important for you to understand, that if you have any complaint or anything which to do with election commission, you go and meet the election commission, take an appointment, go and meet them. Well, when you have a combative approach, where you will make the press conference first, make baseless allegation against the election commission, and then you will approach the election commission to respond. No, the election commission will respond the way you have made the allegation. You should have gone there, met the election commission and expressed that this is what we have found. If there is any merit, they will examine it. But you didn't follow the process. You believe that it is better to spit first and run away. That will not happen. You will be made accountable. Third thing, which is very important, that all this information he is claiming that it is correct. But you have, Maria, you have just shown that people who are being shown as that their name photos were not there, they have shown their election card, and their photos are very much visible there. So all these allegations are baseless. In my view, but
I'm coming to you,
responsibility. It is the responsibility of the election commission to respond. It is the responsibility of the political party to approach the election commission, but not by making this kind of allegation through press conferences.
Dr. Joy Kumar.
Then expect the response from the election commission.
Dr. Joy Kumar.
First of all, please don't go in Mr. Modi's footsteps, because history will never forgive you guys. Mr. Gandhi, I will follow it, and history will. You follow Amit Shah and Modi, nobody will forgive you. History will obviously be very correct. Second issue is on photos. You gave us those papers in a non-machine readable. Ask Mr. Rawat, he's there. I know him because there were so many times we visited the election commission. How many times you have given it? Why haven't you given it now in soft copy in an electoral form? Secondly, the photos you gave us, that is not readable. There was no photos. Please understand. You keep showing some people with photograph, yeah? The paper you gave us. And we met the election commission umpteen number of times asking for digital copies. We gave it in writing. We met them. Congress leaders met them. So what are you talking, boss? I'll tell you something. This is just a trailer. The whole country is talking. Every nook and corner. We have proved it to you. One house, 100 people. You're telling something, no? One of your TV channels did it. And secondly, Maria, my request to you, there is two kinds of journalism, and I request because you're a good journalist. Why aren't you guys doing on-the-ground report? You will understand what bunch of fraud is happening in this country. There is it's lazy journalism, which is, look, even the news, I'm just saying, you are a very good journalist and I have a lot of respect for you. I'm saying, why aren't you verifying what we have said? Forget election commission. Take the paper and what we are saying, you go and verify.
Okay.
Can I just take 10 seconds? 10 seconds.
No, 10 seconds. One second. Zafar bhai, let Maria verify.
Yes,
Maria,
yes. Okay, no, I will not respond to that. I will, in fact, bring in O.P. Rawat. O.P. Rawat.
10 seconds.
Okay, Zafar bhai, go ahead.
All I'm trying to tell my friend, Dr. Ajay Kumar, brother, you have to understand the ground realities. By making this kind of allegation will not work. You have to understand that you have lost confidence of the people of this great country. You are not getting a blessing from the people. That's why you are losing the election. First you have to win the people's confidence. This kind of approach, you will further be isolated by.
Zafar bhai, you're losing. You lost the election. You're losing.
We are winning.
We are looking at an important election in my home state of Bihar. So, it's all building up to that. So, let me bring in O.P. Rawat now. O.P. Rawat, many are saying that Rahul Gandhi, in a way, because he has spoken about duplication and alleged fraud voters, he is justifying the special intensive revision which is happening in Bihar. That's a way of looking at it. That's what the BJP is saying. The other side can also be, which is being argued by other political parties who have put in that petition in the Supreme Court, that there are a number of people who have been deleted without, when they should have been actually part of the voter list. So there is some kind of deletion exercise which is going on rather than inclusion exercise, which should be the case because elections are about participation.
Very true. Elections are about participation, and Election Commission does everything. In fact, they are running a program, systematic voter education and electoral participation. So that is why Election Commission always makes effort that no voter is left behind. They are all enrolled, and they should be in the electoral roll, and they should be motivated to come to the polling station and vote. However, summary intensive revisions timing is so critical that it created panic among the voters as well as among the political parties. And that is why all this ruckus. If it was 2 years before the elections, like last time it happened in 2003 and elections were in 2005, there was no hue and cry. This time elections are around the corner. All those people whose name are deleted in final published draft, they will not have enough time for redressal. They will be losing their voting right. So that is all causing the problem, and that is why opposition is coming up with this.
Yes. So, Amitabh Tiwari, as a political strategist and an analyst and a watcher of politics, what do these, messaging or this kind of narrative building by opposition do to the voter sentiment? Because I was in Bihar a couple of weeks ago, the sense was that this is some kind of list se hatane ka kaam chal raha hai. So, how can then Election Commission ensure that people participate in the vote and in the entire exercise, and in that participation it's also about increasing the voter percentage, which certainly will be a question now.
No, see, essentially, undoubtedly, Sanjay sir was here. If you see the CSDS surveys, the trust imposed by the voters on the Election Commission has declined over the years. And this is largely because of the allegations made by the opposition. However, all this definitely points out to the fact that you need SIR because you need the cleaning of the rolls, because there are significant errors. However, as Rawat sir has said, that the time given has been very less, and we need to perhaps de-link it from the election exercise and take this next 5 years, let's say up to the 2029 Lok Sabha elections, to cleanse the electoral list, because there are duplication, there are dead people, there are illegal citizens who have somehow entered the voter list. In fact, the voter participation or the turnout will actually increase when you cleanse the process. If Bihar has 57-58% voter turnout, which is lower than the national average, if the 65 lakh voters who have been deleted,
Joy Kumar wants to come in. I'll give you the last word, sir. Since you are upset with my team's confusion, and I apologize to you for that.
No,
Dr.
okay,
Joy Kumar, you get the last word. Please go ahead.
No. My question to Mr. Rawat, because I respect Mr. Rawat for his good clean image, and to Zafar is, what is father's name XYZZKS? That is the list you gave us. What is address 0? These are in thousands, 10,000. Name X, father's name XYPZ, father's name HYG. And second, to Mr. Rawat can answer, because I don't expect you to answer that, Zafar, is Form 6. 70-year-old, 80-year-old, 70 to 80% of the list you gave us in Form 6 are people above age of 60. And Form 6 is for new voters. What is this? That's how you're winning elections. And you are thinking, and that's why you're not bothered about the people. Chunav to jeetna hi hai, paper leak to ho gaya hai. I'm telling you, you're destroying India. People are losing faith. With you, it will take time. It happened with Hitler, it will happen to you. But I'm telling
you. 30 seconds.
I think they are overly concerned about the voter list, but they are not concerned about the confidence they are losing among the voters. I think my advice to Congress party that first win confidence of the people before even embarking onto this thing where you are making false allegation. This false allegation will not help you win the confidence. When you go to the people, you will realize that how low confidence Congress party enjoys among the people, and I think that is the reason why you are losing successive elections. It is for the for your good that you must
stealing election.
Work among the voters Otherwise, you will continue
No,
to
you're
lose.
stealing.
All right,
No matter what
Dr. Zafar Islam, Ajoy Kumar, O.P. Rawat,
Rawat,
Amitabh Tiwari, really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us on the debate tonight.